Good morning. It is the very end of October and I am on the very far east side of the mountains on a peakbagging mission. Today I'm going to be climbing up to Horse Lake Peak, which is a summit out here just a little bit west of Wenatchee. The weather is beautiful today, but cold. So the views should include beautiful snow-capped mountains in the distance. And you know what? I am very surprised by there's still some fall color clinging on to some of these aspens, so it should be a beautiful walk up and the view should open up pretty quickly because I'm so far east. Oh wow! Oh, do you hear that hawk that just went over me? Oh cool, hopefully you'll see some wildlife and some birds. Anyway, it's a beautiful day. It is the end of fall, so I want to get a summit in and hopefully see some wildlife. Let's go get that mountain. I gotta say, yellow is the color of fall in Washington. From the larch trees to the big leaf maples on the west side of the mountain, the aspens and birch trees and ferns here. Everything just turns gold in the fall. It's really cool. It's definitely a golden time in nature, pretty much anywhere you go. You know, other places turn like red and orange and all the colors. We have some of that, but it's all yellow, which I think is really cool. And I'm really enjoying kind of this classic fall feeling, walking on some beautiful leaves through a forest all by myself. It's great. And I'm hoping within another half mile or so I will have my first look at the summit, because this trail is kind of using some shared use paths and then also an old Forest Service road up to the summit. So it's pretty open, so I should get a view, but yeah, just enjoying it. It smells amazing in this forest. It's finally starting to warm up, so woo, let's keep going. The sun is right up there. Well, behind me there, I'm pretty sure is my summit. Just came out and got this amazing view, but I'm pretty sure that's it right up there. I think I got like a little under a mile to go, and now the views have opened up. It's gorgeous, so it should be a beautiful climb up to the top. summit of Horse Lake Mountain, and I have a very exciting surprise. I had no idea they were here, but look, those are larch trees. There are some golden western larch trees on the north side of this mountain. I had no idea they were here. Oh my gosh, I thought they were further south and east. Huh. Oh my gosh, there's like a little kind of path that goes down to a grove of them. I'm gonna have to go explore that, but the summit and incredible views of the valley and the surrounding mountains. But it is frigidly cold, so I'm gonna take a shorter break than I usually do and then keep moving. But yeah, I have to take in that view. That is stunning. I'm gonna go ahead and give the tour because this is a beautiful 360 view and pretty unique because this is pretty far east, so pretty different from what I typically get to see. I'm gonna start looking west. This is the enchantments. You know, we've had our first bout of snowstorms in the mountains, so they are all covered, looking gorgeous. And then coming down this way, this is the Mission Ridge area, and there are more larch trees on the hills over that way. Down there is like the meadow area where I started. And then looking further south, we've got part of Wenatchee and then the river. This is the Columbia River. Always cool to see that. That right there, that is the summit. There are large trees right behind the summit. And then looking over more of the Wenatchee foothills, and that big white mountain in the distance there is Glacier Peak. Really, really beautiful spot. And oh, the sun came back out, so it's getting warm. And now I'm gonna go explore these larch trees before I head back down the mountain, because that is the real special treat on this peak. I didn't know they were here. So that's another cool part of the view. Made it down to the larch trees, and I still can't believe these are here. I had no idea they'd be on this mountain. But these are one of our other larch species. These are western larch trees, which are different from the alpine larch trees that you see higher up in like the enchantments over there. These grow much further east, and they grow at lower elevations. They get larger, but they still turn that beautiful gold color in the fall. And they usually go till around this time, end of October. It's October 30th. And they don't get as much love and attention as the alpine larch trees, because they're not like in lofty peaks like the enchantments where it's like super scenic and stuff. But man, this is pretty cool. And also, what a fun surprise. Oh, they're just so cool. That is just a complete gift that this grove is here, just kind of on the north north side of the mountain. Beautiful, and they're all gold. The light's hitting them perfectly. Absolutely stunning. I could not ask for a better day. But I am going to head back down now. I got some really cool pictures of the trees, and I'm gonna go back the way I came so I can pass the trees again, because yeah, I want to. Gotta go back down now and to show you a beautiful descent, because there are views most of the way down. That was a lot of fun. I have been sick for the last 2 weeks, so I needed to get out and do a recovery hike, and I was worried I had missed all of fall color, but oh, that was such a pleasant surprise today. Oh, I can't believe there were larch trees up there. That was so cool. And really happy to get a summit in. That's one of the great things about peak bagging, is it can be as easy or as difficult as you want it to be. And I'd had my eye on Horse Lake Mountain for a little bit because, to be honest, I thought the name was pretty cool. And it's also, I believe, the furthest east of the Seattle Backcourt 100. There's all kinds of peak bagging lists if you're familiar with the area. So it's very interesting to me, but I admit, mostly because of the name. I just like climbing mountains with interesting names, so that was really cool. And the solitude on this mountain, because it's not as popular, was amazing. But the few notes that I have about this one is that this is at a kind of off-road and mountain bike park. And so you just have to be mindful about which paths are bike only and the direction of the paths and stuff. There is a service road that takes you all the way to the summit, so that's pretty easy. And then the other thing is, there are larch trees, but I wouldn't really call this a larch hike. Like, if you are coming here for larch trees, there are way better options, even more niche places to go around here if you want to see them. But that was a fun little bonus for me, to see them, to get on top of the mountain and then just have that surprise reveal. That was so cool. But yeah, I think this is a great one for solitude. It's more relaxed to do, and it's got some pretty unique views. Again, it's so far east, so you get a really cool perspective of the mountains. So overall, fantastic day getting outside and doing some climbing. And we have another winter storm coming. It's the end of October, like I said, and we're about to get more snow, more rain. So the next time you see me, I'll probably be climbing in the snow or the rain or both. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and here are my favorite pictures from the trail today. Enjoy!